Offending and humoring everyone since 1997, the creators of South Park have been experts at pushing people's buttons. Pushing the envelope with their crude language, fart jokes, and bombastic violence is likely one key to their success. However, like all good adult animated cartoons, they've acutely satirized modern society with witty and ridiculous commentary. It's also an Emmy Award-winning show, taking home 4 awards in its running. But what makes South Park so great? Well, I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 crazy true facts about South Park. #25. It takes roughly 5 days to create a South Park episode. The creators of South Park are put under a crazy 6-day production schedule, where the episode is written, animated, and recorded before it airs. It's allowed them to remain timely and relevant. 24. An alien is hidden in every episode of South Park. One Easter egg that always seems to pop up on South Park episodes is an alien figure in the background. Sometimes it's difficult to spot him. They like to hide him and blend him into things like trees and crowds. He's practically the show's Where's Waldo. 23. Kyle was going to be killed off in Season 5. Killing Kenny has become a popular gag on the show, but few know that in Season 5, they plan to kill Kyle off for good. The creators thought Kyle and Stan shared similar personalities and was redundant, but as the show went on, they diverged their personalities instead. 22. Mr. Mackey is based on Trey Parker's school counselor. In the DVD commentary on Season 1, Trey Parker stated that Mr. Mackey is based on his school counselor, Mr. Lackey. Drugs are bad, okay? Okay. 21. South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut was originally issued an NC17 rating. When they were trying to release their film, South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, the creators got an NC-17 rating from the MPAA. Each time they submitted a new edit of the movie, they added something even more vulgar. The MPAA screened the movie 6 times, and the studio had to have frequent negotiations to bring the rating down to R. 20. Tiger Woods 99 was recalled because somebody hid an entire episode of South Park inside it. Released on both PC and PlayStation 2, EA hoped Tiger Woods 99 would revitalize a dying genre. Instead, it became steeped in controversy and was pulled from shelves when it was discovered someone from EA thought it'd be funny to slip in the South Park episode Jesus vs. Satan. 19. The Tourette Syndrome Association praised the episode Le Petit Tourette. South Park usually receives much more criticism than praise. However, after they released their episode Le Petit Tourette, the Tourette Syndrome Association complimented the show as well-researched and served as a clever device to get information to the public. 18. They assumed Barack Obama would beat John McCain. In the 2008 election, the creators of South Park were going to make 2 different episodes, one of Barack Obama winning and another of John McCain winning. But because it was a daunting task, they decided to just roll the dice and made only the one with Barack Obama winning. They were elated when Obama actually ended up winning. 17. The creators received flowers from The Simpsons. In the episode Cartoon Wars, the creators specifically go after Family Guy, satirizing the show. After it was released, they got flowers from the people at The Simpsons. 16. Imaginationland was originally going to be a movie. They came up with an idea for a new South Park movie, but were running out of ideas during a television run. So instead of using the idea for the movie, they made it into the Imaginationland episodes. 15. The South Park movie holds the Guinness World Record for most swearing in an animated film. It probably shouldn't come as much of a surprise that South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut contains 339 swear words, 128 offensive gestures, and 221 acts of violence. 14. George Clooney has guest starred as Stan's dog. George Clooney has been a big fan of South Park since the first season. He loved it so much he requested a role. You'd think someone like George Clooney would get a big role. Nope. Clooney was given the role of Stan's dog, with no dialogue other than barking and snuffling. Bonus fact, George Clooney also played the Doctor in the South Park movie. 13. The Church of Scientology spied on the creators. Because the creators of South Park released an episode called Trapped in the Closet, a satire of the Church of Scientology, the Church of Scientology spied on the creators to try to find dirt on them. However, they came up with nothing, finding they were actually pretty normal guys.
12.
Chewbacca makes an appearance every Halloween. In each South Park Halloween episode, at least one character wears a Chewbacca costume.
11.
The Chocolate Salty Balls song reached number 1 on UK charts. In 1998, South Park released the song Chocolate Salty Balls, sung by the character Chef. By 1999, the song had reached number 1 on the UK charts. One day I will totally make that recipe.
10.
Cartman's mom was inspired by a real-life cheating ex. Cartman's mom, Leanne, was named and inspired after Trey Parker's cheating ex-fiancée, Leanne Adamo. They broke up their engagement when he found out about her multiple infidelities. In the show, Cartman's mom is very promiscuous.
9.
The creators don't remember making a certain episode. Because they were exhausted and hungover from making the South Park movie, Trey Parker and Matt Stone don't remember making the episode Sexual Harassment Panda. Sexual Harassment Panda.
8.
In Trapped in the Closet, all the credits read John Smith or Jane Smith. Because the Church of Scientology is notorious for lawsuits, the creators of South Park put Jane Smith and John Smith.
7.
Kenny is based on an actual person. Kenny is based on a childhood friend of Trey Parker's. He was the poorest kid in town, wore an orange parka, and skipped school a lot. Many kids made up the rumor that Kenny had died, but he'd always come back.
6.
Blizzard provided the gameplay footage in the Warcraft episode. In order to make the World of Warcraft scenes in the episode Make Love Not Warcraft, Blizzard provided the gameplay footage. That's pretty cool.
5.
Trey Parker plays with Lego when he has writer's block. Since they have to churn out an enormous amount of content in a short period of time, it's likely the creators will run into writer's block from time to time. Trey Parker says he'll play with Lego to help shake him out of it.
4.
The Game of Thrones writers were influenced by the South Park parody. South Park specifically satirizes Game of Thrones in their episode Black Friday. One of the running jokes in the episode is how frequently people discuss political intrigue while walking through a garden. After watching the episode, the writers of Game of Thrones consciously stopped doing this.
3.
Butters was originally named Puff Puff. Originally, in the early scripts and storyboards, Butters was referred to as Puff Puff and Swanson, but he was later renamed. Everyone knows it's Butters, that's me!
2.
Cartman's lines are mostly ad-libbed. Everybody loves to hate Cartman. He's a big jerk that says and does whatever he wants. Most of this comes from Trey Parker, who frequently ad-libs his lines.
1.
The term Derp was coined by the creators. First introduced in their movie Basketball, the term Derp lived on in a new South Park character called Mr. Derp, and gained a lot more traction. According to Google, the term Derp reached its highest peak in 2012. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.